Drag Race Sverige, or Drag Race Sweden, is the Swedish spin-off of the incredibly popular American TV show RuPaul's Drag Race. And as for me, my name is Endigo, and I was on the show. Today, instead of just doing another Instagram Q&A, I thought, you know what? Let's spill some tea on Drag Race Sweden. I put out a thing on Instagram and on Twitter saying, ask me whatever you want. Things are about to get juicy. Now, as with any TV show, there are things that I cannot say legally, or shouldn't say morally, but I'll try and say as much as I can. For your viewing pleasure. Announcement! Next week, I'm gonna be at Dragcon in Los Angeles. That's right, I'm gonna be at RuPaul's Dragcon at the LA Convention Center, May 12 and 13, having a little booth and even performing on the main stage. I'm gonna be having a lot of exclusive Endigo merch available, including pins, photos, posters, CDs, and some other fun stuff that I won't spoil. Come by my booth, 2060 2060 is my booth number, I think. Come by the booth, say hi, let's take a photo together, and catch my little live show that I'll be doing at the main stage as well. But enough talking, let's spill some tea.
Do you think Drag Race brings a good representation of what drag is in Sweden?
I don't know, because I don't live in Sweden and I don't really hang out in the drag scene in Sweden. What I will say is that the cast was pretty varied style-wise, the types of drag you see, from Santana's, you know, sewer-looking thing to whatever I am, to the more glamorous people like, you know, Elektra and Admira. I don't know, I live in Tokyo, fuck.
How did y'all do the outfits? Did you already know their themes and did them before the show, question mark?
Yes, we obviously bring the outfits in to the show. I didn't make any outfits on the spot except for the one that that shall not be named. Massive shout out to Sanya, who was the lead designer for most of my outfits, including the geisha, Bowsette, the Huggy Wuggy, the Big Chungus. She's an incredible designer. She also has this yaoi thing going that's kind of hot, not gonna lie, but yeah, shout out to Sanya.
Var du besviken att ni inte fick träffa RuPaul?
I kind of expected not to meet RuPaul. I've seen the other international seasons. Ru is rarely there. If anything, I was kind of disappointed we didn't get to see Trixie. I was kind of assuming they would do like a little, you know, Swedish people.
Swedish people without Swedish people are...
Obviously didn't happen.
Do you think you deserved being in the bottom 2 in episode 1?
Oh boy, now we're getting juicy. No. I don't. No one there really thought I would be bottom 2 either. But I was, and I lip-synced, and I won. And I became Sweden's first lip-sync assassin, so sorry, Aphrodite.
What was the thought-process for the lip-sync? Laughing emoji, question mark? Love you, Andy, heart emoji.
So I did 2 lip-syncs, right? Episode 1 and episode 3. And for episode 1, I was so sure I wasn't gonna lip-sync. And then they were like, Endigo, I'm sorry, my dear, but you're up for elimination. I was like... My head just started spinning. And from that moment on till Endigo Shantae You Stay, it's kind of black. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. What made it worse is that Aphrodite, the little cutie pie, right before we all went up to the lip sync, she told us I'm quite the dancer, so you know, if I have to lip sync, I'm gonna beat whoever I'm up against. And I was like, okay, sucks for whoever's up against you then. And it was me, so like that was an extra like, oh no. As for episode 3, you saw my outfit, I saw my outfit, I knew what my outfit was, I knew I was going to be in the bottom, and I just focused that entire day, like the entire morning before we even came there, I was just focusing on making like a fun idea for the lip sync, which was like focusing on being chaotic and screaming at everybody, and that made it look the way it did. So yeah.
How's your head?
Pretty good, thank you for asking.
Are you in love / in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm dating Ali.
Was there any hookups amongst the cast?
Not for me. I didn't hook up with any of them. Some of the other queens might, I don't know. There seemed to be a little tension going on between Antonina and Admira. That's all I'll say about that, but...
Who would you would have done for Snatch Game?
Ah! I did my entire Snatch Game on Instagram in a video.
Välkommen hit, Leif Loket Olsson! Blir det nog bingo ikväll?
Jaha, tackar. Välkommen säger du. Det är jag som ska säga välkommen till dig. Välkommen hit till Bingolotto. Är du redo att vinna lite pengar?
I was gonna do Leif Loket Olsson, which in Sweden he's this man who, especially in the 90s, he was famous as a TV host for this TV game show called Bingolotto. and I was gonna do him like with a bald cap and everything, but like super exaggerated. So I was gonna wear these massive goggles and kind of look like Dr. Eggman from Sonic, and like my whole idea was to take over Snatch Game and turn it into Bingo Lotto and make myself the host and make Fuchs my contestant. I think it would have been really funny, but oh well.
Var det någon av de andra queensen som du klickade med and andra question mark?
Yeah, we all got along pretty well, I'd say. But I mean, I'm a queen, of course. We've known each other for years before, so her, definitely. We're making a song together, by the way. I don't know if I can say that. I think she already talked about it on TikTok, but yeah, I'm producing a song for I'm a Queen, so look forward to that coming up sometime.
What outfit would you most likely want to wear to the show of those you couldn't?
For sure, the drama queen, the paper dress with the hate comments and cancelled. I had this whole plan that I was gonna tear the dress apart on the runway, and I think it would have made for such a dramatic effect. People liked the photo, so that's great. Thank you for that.
Why do people think you didn't play your guitar during the talent show? You slayed, BTW!
Probably because it's good. Like, hear me out. I think it's because it's good. It's the best guitar solo. Wow, I'm gonna sound so conceited right now. It's probably the most technically impressive music performance that's been on Drag Race, as far as I know. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Maddie did a guitar solo once, which was, I mean, not bad, but it wasn't what I did. And I think just seeing a drag queen in that context do something like impressive like that, I think people are so not used to it because no one's done it. It's like all these other queens go up and lip sync, they pretend to sing a song, but then when somebody does something for real, they're like, oh, this can't be real, because usually people do fake it. You know what I mean? My guess.
Was there something you didn't like about it? Did you feel welcome to the show?
Honestly, I constantly felt like I was an outsider looking in. Most of the other people already knew each other on there. And then I came in and I was like this alien to them. And I was like, hi, I have a completely different set of references. They would do all these like Swedish drag jokes and Swedish drag expressions that I just don't know. While they were nice to me, I think they also felt like I was a bit of an alien. I just have a feeling that the mood in the cast probably got a bit easier once I was gone. That sounds depressive, but yeah, I feel like not having to deal with the weird alien person anymore probably made it easier for them, I think. So yeah, but everyone was nice to me, and I tried to be nice to them, so yeah.
Who did you get along best and worst with?
So I already mentioned Aima, but I also gotta give a shout out to Antonina. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of nice moments together, bonding over both of us being from the north, hanging out at like the same bars down in Gothenburg. As for worst, and I'm gonna try not to start drama, I didn't fight with anybody. No one was mean to me. I will say I wasn't able to make eye contact with Vanity a single time, even when I tried. But she never was mean to me. She did buy me a glass of wine, a bottle of wine, I think, after my elimination. So nothing mean against her. I think she was just in her head and gets very like paranoid about things. And I think maybe she thought I was being mean to her, which I really didn't try, but I did try to talk to her a couple times and she just wouldn't make eye contact with me, whatever that was about, but I don't hate her for it. And again, she bought me wine after, so thanks. Wait a minute. This one's from I'm a Queen.
Ja du Endigo, hur går det med klackskolan? Får din käraste syster I'm a Queen?
Excuse me?
It's going pretty good, thank you very much.
Hur kom du ut som icke-binär?
So, as I mentioned on the show in episode 2, I do identify as non-binary, and as I alluded to in Untucked episode 2, I think I might be trans, maybe? This is not an official announcement, but who knows? Stay tuned! Fuck. It was actually February of last year, and it was actually Maya, who y'all probably know. We were just at a restaurant having dinner one night, and I was like, where? And she was like, dude, you should just come out on Instagram or something publicly already. I'm like, you know what? Okay. And I did. And it took a lot of guts. It took a lot of, like, talking about it for so long, thinking about it for so long.
Hi, Endigo, 2 exclamation marks. Do you think you could have slayed the challenges if you returned instead of Antonine? Question mark?
Snatch Game, I'm fairly confident I would have been safe. Next episode was the girl group. I think I would have been safe in that one too. It's the one thing I'm good at. Same with acting challenge, episode 7. I'm pretty sure I would have been pretty good at that. Everything like acting, comedy, I'm more comfortable in than like walking on a runway. The one thing I'm not so sure about would have been the Dream Sister Twin Makeover Challenge. The thing I did with Ali. It's easier with her because she has a very like soft face and very like, she's very cute. When I saw the people the other queens got to work on, who are all kind of manly men, I don't know how well we would have put that look off, but I would have tried.
Did everyone knew in advance before the reading challenge that one queen will return?
I had a hunch, but the queens who, the other 6 who were in the room when we came in, they seemed, especially Santana, seemed like so upset, which was fun.
Did you learn any fun makeup tips from the other contenders? Question mark, heart emoji, much love, XOXO.
Not really. Ima helped me out a little bit with like highlighting and highlighter. That's like the only tip, really. We all kind of did our own thing, mostly makeup-wise.
About Fontana, do you are close to her?
I live on the other side of the planet compared to any other queen. But we chat, we talk. She sent a little video for the watch party we had in Tokyo, so that was fun.
You're beautiful, in and out of drag. Did it take you long to get styled into confessional look every day, or was it just one long filming day at the end?
Those spikes take a while, especially when you're a perfectionist. I'm like, I need to have like 4 spikes here, 3 there, exactly 2 there, and like 1 down here. Like, I'm so precise. Maybe 45 minutes, just get it to look the exact way I want it to.
How much did you spend on your Drag Race package? Question mark.
Woof! Oh man, I don't know. I mean, at least $20,000 US. That's gonna be it for this time. That's all I have time for right now. Hope you enjoyed this little long tea spilling video from Drag Race Sweden. If you haven't seen the season, please check it out. It's on Wild Presents Plus. If you want to see more stuff like this, leave a like down below so I know. If you're in Los Angeles next week, come out to Dragcon and come by my booth and let's hang out for a bit and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching, for all the support, and yeah, look forward to videos from Dragcon. Till next time, peace!